So what's better than playing Super Mario World on your Super NES? How about taking it with you on the go for your Game Boy Advance? The day I got my first Nintendo DS, I knew there was a plethora of new and cool games out for release, including all the new Pokemon stuff, personal favorites like Fire Emblem, etc, etc. But one game that hasn't been taken out of the advanced dock on my DS is this one. This is Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2, released in 2002 during the heyday of the Game Boy Advance.
That's what I needed.
I won't bore you with the story and such, so let's get right to the nitty-gritty of this fabulous release for the GBA that was first released as a freebie with the purchase of the Super Nintendo in 1991. The first thing I'll say about this port is that everything looks fantastic. The GBA is a perfect candidate for a game that holds such importance in the gamer's heart and is a good way to get your friends hooked onto such a fabulous adventure that is a breeding ground for nostalgia. It's got that "what are you playing" factor, which is part of the reason it's always in my DS. I'd also have to say that it's easier to control Mario on the handheld as opposed to a GameCube controller, since SNES Mario was never really meant for a joystick or a super tiny D-pad. The folks at Nintendo have sprinkled in some improvements to the overall Super Mario World experience. You'll hear Mario's voice during such important moments like entering the next level, grabbing mushrooms, and of course, losing a life. Mario is not alone on his quest to save Princess Toadstool yet again. Oh no. You'll be able to select Luigi at any time from the world screen with a tap of the R button. But honestly, I don't know why you would unless you're one of those kids that can speedrun with Luigi better than Mario. His skill set from Super Mario 2 carries over into Super Mario Advance, meaning that he's got better hops and will almost float in the air with that silly airwalk that he does. Definitely a lot tougher to control than the GameCube pad. Also equipped for your convenience and overall Nintendo fanboy pleasure is a detailed status screen that enables you to check out how many levels you've cleared, along with all the secrets that you've used your Super Mario World expertise to uncover. If you get burned out on that castle you've been wasting hours trying to beat, fear not. This game also comes with a port of Mario Brothers, the 1983 classic, which is hands down one of the best arcade games ever. Yes, it's been repackaged over and over with Mario titles such as the first Super Mario Advance, but man, it's got that flicky and joust factor that just screams addictive. So simple, just overcome all the enemies that pop out of the pipes as fast as you can and collect a few coins here and there. I'll conclude by saying that I love great deals like Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2. Two of the greatest games ever made packed into one tiny cartridge that just makes the pick up and play factor soar into video game heaven. Whether you have GBA or DS, this is a game that you would be wise to pick up and add to your collection the next time you come across it at your local game store.